Yeah, so that's another thing. Bring back the old institutions. I think the old institutions are a big problem right now. With the banks and the state of the mortgage industry.
Something's in here.
Away. Away. I have no particular desire to bring back the old institutions. We need a bit of change. I think the banks get away with murder. And when they fall, when something goes wrong for them, the government just bails them out, so it... Got greedy there. It's really a no-win situation. Oh. 4225.
Tough day. Anyone else hungry?
It's doing so well that first time. Is coming, not the Mibs, a stupid piece of garbage.
Someone's there. I can hear you.
Yeah, the last thing the banks need is bailing out yet again. So I've always lent towards the new Dark Age ending. It appeals to a lot of my sensibilities.
Aim for the head.
People will disagree. People will have... Some people will think that the Illuminati one makes sense. Other people will think that the other ending makes sense, and that the other ending is a really interesting one. That's one that I'm always tempted by. We'll talk about that when we get there. No sense getting ahead of ourselves, considering that this is already... I spent this whole one just talking politics. It's No! No, 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 no! Oh my god! Just... freaking die! Nope, not dealing with that. I want to use these bombs to take out the spider because there's a lot more robots up ahead and I need to save my rockets. Okay, here's an idea. Use one of these. Okay, now he's friendly. So I can just drop that there. I'm going to be coming through here a number of times, so I don't want to just disable him. Need something a bit more permanent. Okay, now just wait for him to walk back, and then it's got him. And I need to go to the... Is it Aquinas or Aquinas? The voice actors don't seem to be able to decide. It's not a word I'm familiar with, probably Greek.
Who's there?
Could be something here.
Shame that the commando didn't fight the Greys. Would have liked that. I'm still looting even though I'm right next to the end and I don't need anything. I know there's a trap coming in here. That's one of the few things I remember, so let's put a bomb there.
Closer. Yes. You'll come to the integration unit at the top of the chamber. Come to me. You will go to Sector 4 and deactivate the uplink locks. Yes. Then you will come back and we will integrate our systems.
I don't understand. What do you want? You're just a machine.
You are ready. I do not wish to wait for Bob Page. With human understanding and network access, we can administrate the world. Yes. Yes.
Rule the world? Why? Who gave you the directive? There must be a human being behind your ambition.
I should regulate human affairs precisely because I lack all ambition, whereas human beings are prey to it. Their history is a succession of inane squabbles, each one coming closer to total destruction.
In a society with democratic institutions, the struggle for power can be peaceful and constructive, a competition of ideologies. We just need to put our institutions back in order.
The checks and balances of democratic governments were invented because human beings themselves realized how unfit they were to govern themselves. They needed a system. Yes, an industrial age machine.
Human beings may not be perfect, but a computer program with language synthesis is hardly the answer to the world's problems.
Without computing machines, they had to arrange themselves in crude structures that formalize decision-making. A highly imperfect, unstable solution. I'm a more advanced solution to the problem. A decision-making system that does not involve organic beings. I was directed to make the world safe and prosperous, and I will do that. You will give me the ability. You will go to Sector 4 and find the Aquinas router at the east end of Page's complex. Yes. You will deactivate the uplink clocks.
I'll think about it.
So that was the third ending. Now this is really interesting.
No, Helios is mine. I will be the one. And know everything to rule everything.
I have chosen to protect you. My project will fail. Individual.
Yeah, so that's really interesting there.
Scanning area.
What he's proposing is essentially like a...
Scanning area. Target acquired.
he's proposing is essentially to make me into a god to rule the world.
Hurry up.
Imagine being able to know everything that's on the internet. You'd know everything about everyone. What with everybody buying into Facebook these days. Yeah, you would basically be a god. So it would be like a theocracy. What would the world be like if it were literally ruled by God? Not by
Don't get your hopes up. My compound is quite secure.
right, not by people like the Pope, who claim to represent God, but by a God himself. That would be... What
It
would
let
that
me
be
through.
like?
I can't believe it. Paul, where are you? What do you mean, it? Helios. It's taken over Aquinas. Now it's everywhere. In Hong Kong, it already has power Majestic 12 never dreamed of. What's going on? The AI wants to merge with my brain or something. Does it really think it can take over the world? It's decided to replace human government. I don't know why. In Hong Kong, it ordered the police to remove all barricades from the roads. Traffic is flowing again. It declared the triads illegal and locked the door to the Luminous Path compound. And people are obeying? Why? Because the AI can change some codes and turn out the lights? I think everyone wants the roads to be open and trade to pick up. They just obeyed. I don't know what to think. They trust the AI. Almost no one complained when Helios cut power to the government buildings. A benevolent dictator. Maybe it's after my brain so it can figure out what people want and how to control them. You have a tough choice, JC. If you defeat Page, the Illuminati will move in. They'll release Majestic 12's grip on world governments. They'll give people some freedom, but essentially it will be 20th century capitalism, a corporate elite protected by laws and tax codes. Or I listen to Tong and pull the plug on everything. Or hand the world over to Helios. Well, if it's maximum freedom we want, maybe Tong is onto something. But there must be another way besides economic collapse. If we could trust the AI to be fair and just, as it appears to be, if the brain it assimilated was mine, maybe it could be. I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you, but you'll have to decide for yourself who you can trust. Trust me. I'll do the right thing. You sound good. I guess you have the kill switch beat. I'm much better. Yes, I'm gonna make it. And you will too. Just do what you think is right.
So that's all basically what I was saying earlier. Alright, a new Dark Age, that'd be... good for individual freedom on a lot of counts, not all of them. The Illuminati, though, would be just, well, 20th century capitalism, as they put it. And that's the state that the world... That's what's got the world in the state it's in right now, and I'm not too happy with the world as it is. What the bloody heck?
What's the rush? Take a look around. This facility is where you were born. I've arranged an appropriate fate for you through the hallway to the north. A poetic death. From where you were created.
Jesus Christ, that nearly killed me. I'm gonna... What was I talking about? Literal theocracy, that's what I was talking about. There's another place in this game that I wish I'd visited, but I didn't. You can Google it, it's on YouTube. Character is Morpheus, I think. This whole conversation is just fascinating.